keeping still. When my best friend turned away from me and stared down at her half-eaten hot dog, I started to panic. She's not saying anything. No reactions, nothing. Is she sick? Is she going to explode? What the hell do I do? The world slowly began to churn again when Amy picked up her forgotten hot dog and began to chew. Instead of being comforted that her synapses had started firing again, I felt like I'd been slapped in the face. What the heck? No, fuck this. I refused to let her tune me out. We were going to talk about this, and we were going to talk about it now. In a crappy Grey's Papaya, home of the best damn hot dogs on the planet. I grabbed the arm holding the hot dog and spun her around to face me. You're not going to ignore me, Ames. Talk to me. Unfortunately, she lost the grip on her hot dog and it flew out of her hand and landed on the floor. I grimaced and slid my untouched tray her way. Have mine. Now tell me what you're thinking. Her blue eyes met mine, and I saw unshed tears brimming on her pale lashes. I gulped. I thought we had more time, she muttered. I shook my head. I won't make you choose between me and Jackson, I said quickly. Just so you know, he'll be staying in New York and taking over the Brooklyn pack. Don't chase after me because you feel a sense of obligation, Ames. You've done more than enough for me. It's time you thought of yourself and your own happiness, and if Jackson is it, then stay with him. I promise I won't be upset. She frowned as if I defended her, but I knew Amy better than she knew herself sometimes. She would come to Scotland with me if I asked her, leaving Jackson and her heart behind. Even though she loved Jackson, her loyalty to me was stronger. I had no desire to manipulate our bond, even if the thought of leaving her cleaved my heart in two. Jackson and Amy were in a good place right now, better than they'd ever been, and I didn't want to mess that up. She deserved happiness after all the trauma she'd been through, even if it meant she had to part with me. You don't want me to go with you? Her voice cracked and her lip wobbled. I knew she'd take it personally. I rolled my eyes and smiled. Of course I want you to come with me. I always want you by my side. You're my ride or die, my sister from another mister. I winked at her. But I won't be selfish. That's why it's taken me so long to tell you. It's not easy to say goodbye. A single tear slid down her cheek and she nodded. I love him, she mumbled. I gave her a watery smile, reaching for her hand and squeezing it. I know, Ames. We'll see each other again. It won't be goodbye forever. You can visit me whenever you want, and you know there's no way I can stay away from Grey's Papaya for too long. I gave her a knowing look. She chuckled. Very true. You're a New Yorker through and through. You'll be back for the pizza alone. We both laughed, and in that moment, I knew everything was going to be okay. After we left Grey's Papaya, I walked Amy to the train station so she could head back to Brooklyn. The bustling streets of Manhattan were busier and more crowded than ever, and we swerved and dodged through the crowd of people. After I dropped her off, I would have to hustle over to the SIU building to turn in my notice. That was another announcement I wasn't ready to make. This was going to be one busy day. So, why did the timeline move up all of a sudden? Amy asked as we walked down the sidewalk. The European Summit and the King's Council have joined forces and want Alexander off the throne. They think that once I'm in charge, I'll make a mistake and it'll be easy to get rid of me, essentially ending the Mackenzie reign. They don't think I can last as queen. Amy hooked her arm in mine and leaned in closer. That's bullshit, Kenz. Do they even know you? I snorted. Don't gas my head up. I already have a complex. She laughed. I'm just saying, you've made a name for yourself, quite literally. You have so many monikers out there, it scares the living shit out of many supernaturals. Why do they think you would be so easily manipulated? I shrugged. Men are arrogant, Ames. I sighed. Who knows what they're thinking? Truth be told, I want them to underestimate me. I'd rather they be surprised when I arrive. They have no idea what I have in store for them. I finished grimly. Amy groaned. Are you going to start another war, Kenz? I chuckled. No, of course not. I'm more subtle than that. She gave me a knowing look. Well, now I'm more subtle than that. I rolled my eyes. A fire truck passed by slowly with its sirens blaring, and I waited.